What's up guys, Rick Pete back, and here is my latest video. And as you could tell from the video description, I'm going to be reviewing the first album by Slipknot, which is the self-titled Slipknot album. I decided with the new album We Are Not Your Kind coming out in a few weeks, I'd try and review the band's previous albums, sort of up until the release of the new one. I know I haven't left myself much time, but we'll see how far I can get with them. I might have to do a couple of videos a week, but we'll see how it goes. So yeah, that being said, let's start with the first album. Like I said, the self-titled Slipknot. So this was released in 1999, and I remember seeing this in HMV and other various record stores I went into, but I was young, I was foolish, and I'd only heard one song by them, and I think that was People Equal Shit, and I just thought, nah, they're just too heavy for me. I never really gave them a chance. I really wish I could go back and tell, past me, give them a go, because, you might like them. Who knows, things could have been so different. I might have been able to go and see them live a couple of times, a few times I've been over to the UK. But it is what it is, and, better late than never, I suppose. So, I'll be reviewing the 99 release in this video. It was re-released as a 10th anniversary edition, but like I said, I'm going to concentrate on the original sort of debut release. So, a little bit of background. It's obviously Slipknot is the debut studio album by the American new metal band Slipknot. It was released on June 29th, 1999 by Roadrunner Records, following the demo containing a few of the songs which had previously been released in 1998. It was reissued in December 99 with a slightly altered track listing and mastering that was due to a result of a lawsuit. I believe it was about one of the songs related to something that had happened in the news, and the family got involved and decided to take legal action and everything. So, but yeah, the album spans various different genres, but it's generally noted for the the extensive percussion and the overall heavy sound of it. It was well received by fans and critics alike, and was responsible for bringing Slipknot a large increase in popularity. It peaked at number 51 on the Billboard 200 and has gone on to become certified double platinum in the States, making it the band's best-selling album. In 2011, it was voted the best debut album of the last 25 years by readers of Metal Hammer magazine. Wait and Bleed and Spit It Out were the two singles released from this album. Like I said, I'd heard, I can't have heard People Equal Shit then. It must have been Wait and Bleed I'd heard, and yeah, it was Wait and Bleed I heard. Thought it was a bit too heavy, and that's why I didn't sort of get into them. What a mistake I made. And it is also regarded as one of the albums by bands that pioneered the new metal sound. So other bands like Limp Bizkit were renowned for it, and I can't think of any others really off the top of my head. Maybe Korn, probably Korn as well. So my thoughts on this album, it really is a mixed bag. I can listen to it anytime. I can listen to it all the way through, no problem, when I'm on the bus or anything. I've got my iPod. But if I'm at home, I do find myself sort of skipping to my favourite songs from it, which are Sick, Eyeless. Interesting fact for some of you who might not know it. The line in it, "You can't see California without Marlon Brando's eyes," was something that a tramp said to Corey Taylor. So, interesting fact for you. I thought it was interesting anyway. Wait and Bleed, which, like I said, the song I thought was too heavy. And Spit It Out, which is probably my favourite song from this album, followed by Wait and Bleed. Spit It Out may even be one of my favourite Slipknot songs ever. That might get me a lot of grief from hardcore Slipknot fans who've been there since day one. Like I said, I've only been into them for the last year or so. I did a video explaining all that, so go check that one out and find it. It's easy to see why Metal Hammer readers voted it the best debut album of the last 25 years. It is a solid album. So I would definitely recommend anyone who hasn't heard it, who's sort of looking for something different, give it a listen. Don't make the same mistake that I did. I didn't bother. I thought, oh, it's going to be too heavy, blah 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 blah, and it wasn't. You know, looking back, like I said, I wish I could go back and slap myself, because I things could have been so different. I could have been at sim, God knows how many times. But it is what it is. You know, shit happens. But yeah, I really do love this song. Like I said, I could put it on any time, on either on my iPod in the dock, or when I'm on the bus. It's probably one of the go-to albums. But yeah, definitely worth checking out if you haven't already. I'd highly recommend it. And that's pretty much it. I don't want to go too much into detail, so I'm going to give a little bit of background, which I have, and so I go through my favourite songs on it. So all being well, I should be able to get most of the albums sort of reviewed and my thoughts and what have you, before the new one comes out. So yeah, that was Slipknot, the debut album. Please let me know what you thought of this video. Was it too short? Did I not go in too in depth? Did I go too in depth with the background info? It's always nice to know what you guys think, because it's you guys that watch the videos. And if you get bored of stuff or you don't like something, you stop watching, and it's just like, I'm just doing it for nothing, and I'd rather do it to entertain somebody. But yeah, so yeah, overall, totally just going off on a tangent there. I definitely recommend this album. I give it a thumbs up, and definitely check it, get it off, wherever online. I get my stuff through iTunes. I don't know if Spotify might have a few songs on there, but yeah, definitely if you're not a Slipknot fan and you want to sort of ease your way into them, check out Spit It Out, Wait and Bleed, Eyeless and Sick. Those are my favourites, but the whole album is a solid album, and definitely stands the test of time, even against today's, I don't want to say modern music, because most stuff today is just that generic dance shite. Well, it is over there in the UK anyway. I don't know how it stands for people elsewhere, but yeah, we get the generic dance crap. So yeah, definitely worth checking out. I'd give it a solid 4.5 out of 5, easily, because like I said, I can listen to it anytime. So yeah, that is my review, my thoughts, whatever you want to call it, on the debut album from Slipknot. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, please comment, tell me what you guys think, what your favourite songs are, what you thought of the album if you listened to it. If you think you're going to go out and give it a chance off the back of this video, please let me know. It's always nice. Say, this is how I got into Slipknot. It was just buying the CD for my girlfriend, and way back when, and I put it on one day, more for her to listen to, and I ended up it was the one I put on every time I was in the kitchen potting about, washing up, making tea, whatever. It was the one that I put on and used to listen to a lot. So yeah, that'll do it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching it, and please keep your eyes peeled for the next one, which will be Iowa, and I will be filming that one pretty soon. So as always, thank you for taking the time to watch the video. Thank you for taking time to subscribe, and I will be back soon. Look after yourselves. Bye for now.